Welcome to the Vocal Lab podcast with your hosts Shelby Rollins and Jason Catrone, bringing you the best from the music industry. Get ready for first-class conversations packed with exclusive techniques and transformative insights, all designed to help you reach your top note. Hi. That was
Hi.
weird. That was awkward.
Hi.
What's happening, Shelby?
I don't know, but that was kind of like an awkward middle school greeting.
It was.
Hi. Hi.
Lots of things in life are awkward, but middle school definitely was.
That's in the top three, probs.
I bet you're right.
Yeah.
Probably
For
so.
sure.
You know what's not awkward? Cupcakes.
Well, that's
And
true.
we've been staring these things down.
I know.
Carlos,
Need to get right to the cupcakes.
our wonderful friend, comrade, producer, all the thing. I mean, let's just keep going.
Resident Puerto Rican.
Foodie.
Yes, resident Puerto Rican. He, because you know what Puerto Ricans love, you say.
Food.
Very much so, and especially vegan cupcakes.
Vegan, gluten-free.
No.
But
But I do like these.
Yeah, I know. We're glad you brought them all the way from Sunflower Bakery here in Nashville, Tennessee. Y'all should check them. But we're excited. What do we got here today, Carlos?
We got a little bit of lemon curd, strawberry
I'm excited.
vanilla, carrot cake, and peanut butter chocolate.
So I'm gonna cut into these while we talk into the show here because we're gonna sample these cupcakes before we get into our topic today.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go lemon curd first because I'm going to not mix the chocolate with the berries. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get you. I got you.
Oh gosh, that curd just came off. It's a little. Shelby want them in the fridge, so the things which I like it that way too.
Yeah,
But
I put them in the fridge.
The thing. Do you want to cut that side?
We're gonna zoom in on that.
What do you want me to
Cut
do?
that side.
It's okay. He only scratches his
This?
butt with his right hand.
I wash my hands before.
Are you
we
talking
came
about
up
this
here.
cupcake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
Carlos brought them because it was like in celebration of our beautiful new set design here at the podcast.
Yeah, I'm a little
it
token
was
of
like-
appreciation for you guys and investing into this new venture
Yes.
with all this gear.
Because
Yeah, 'cause-
Carlos has been suffering like a peasant with our old gear. And so
Well-
this is the best day on set ever for Carlos today with our new
100%.
And it's not even the suffering. You want to get that one, and then the chocolate last. It's not even the suffering. It's like, for those of you out there, Carlos, there are a few things in life Carlos loves more than gear. And that's probably his
my
wife and
my
child
daughter.
and his two cats.
That 100%.
And then it goes
I
gear.
mean, not even us.
No, we fall well below gear.
Yeah.
And you know how you know? Because the way his eyes light up when he looks at the soundboard or the mic.
Find you someone who looks at you the way
way
Carlos looks at
this
gear.
soundboard.
Yeah. And not Richard.
But yeah.
That was stupid.
Richard Gere.
It took you
You
a
know what
minute.
I always think of anytime I ever hear his name?
Hamsters?
No.
Gerbils?
He was in this movie years and years ago called Primal Fear.
I don't think she even knows.
And I
yeah,
just
yeah.
remember the alliteration, or not the alliteration, the rhyming of
Yeah.
when the preview would happen on TV and it would be like Richard Gere, Primal Fear.
Oh, yeah.
And I think about that to this day.
One man.
Do you know? Oh, gosh, there is curd in here. Okay, this is...
Ooh,
It's hard.
exciting.
All the
Oh,
little
you just
tops are
broke it.
falling off.
Oh.
I'm trying to get mine and Carlos's out
Yeah.
to separate them. Do you know why people...
Did it occurred to you?
Do you want one of each, Carlos?
Why not? Are we doing a flight?
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
we're doing a flight of vegan cupcakes. We're so healthy.
I don't, for the record, I am not a vegan. Very much a meat eater. Not ashamed.
But
But
these
also, I
are
don't
the
believe that you have
healthier-
to be healthy. You have to, for even pastries
Why
or
does the
dairy
top
baked
fall
goods,
off?
I don't think they need to be vegan to be healthy. But I'm not angry that this
100%.
is vegan. I'm like, whatever. Okay.
My
end.
hands are so, like...
Cakey.
And just, like, look at all over them.
Ew, you got dirty.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to touch my computer or these new things.
Well, that's what you brought napkins
Yeah,
for.
you have a
I'm
napkin.
going to have to
and-
lick my fingers, too.
How dare you?
Ooh. Oh. I will pass on the chocolate because Jason, for those of you out there, Jason does not like chocolate cake.
I'm not a
I
big
like-
cake person, but
I
wanna
like
eat these.
chocolate, and I like dark chocolate. I like
getting all-
candy.
What's
Shelby
your
and I are
favorite
getting all
dessert?
Uh-huh.
deep and dirty into
that's a
these
great question.
cupcakes.
What's your favorite dessert, Shelby?
Oh my gosh, a chocolate chip cookie. But not just like, don't give me no Chips Ahoy, get out of here with that. I need not vegan,
Oh, that one's
but a
peanut
gluten-free, because that is my preference of anything baked goods, but like a gooey, perfect,
Oh, he didn't get a chocolate.
warmed up dough chocolate chip cookie.
Okay, Carlos, what's yours?
Oh gosh, that's a great question. I did go through a really big macadamia nut phase, but like now it's like, yeah, it's chocolate chip. Like,
You know, I think that's probably most people's chocolate.
I think chocolate chip is goated.
Chocolate chip cookie and honestly vanilla ice cream is still like a standout for people. And I think that's a analogy in life, especially for all you musicians out there. Keep it simple. If your thing is to be ornate and over the top, go for it, but like don't start there.
I have a question for you
thing,
guys,
start it
because this is a very big topic of discussion for Catherine and I as new parents. You know, we were having a very romantic evening, bonding over takeout,
And
Chinese.
that's how you got the kid.
9 months
Post
later.
kid. So we're eating some Chinese, some orange chicken and some chow mein, and then we get to the what do they usually put in Chinese meals, like as a little like here you
Fortune
go.
cookie.
There you go, fortune cookie.
I'm like MSG.
What? Yes, it tastes amazing. But why do they call them cookies?
carrot
Like the fortune cookie?
Yeah, it
Because
does.
it's sweet, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's why. But it looks
It almost
nothing
has no
like a
flavor.
cookie. It looks like a cracker texture.
Yeah, you're right. It's more
But
like a
it's
cracker.
it's
It almost looks like a dumpling and shape.
yeah. Anyway, so that's that. All right. So who started with what? Because
I went for the chocolate peanut butter first.
Jason, what did you do?
I started with strawberry. I've tasted all three at this point.
I mean, peanut butter and chocolate is like a match made in heaven. Like, I don't think you can beat that combo.
That carrot cake is really good though.
Well,
carrot-
I'll tell
Oh,
you
I
next.
do love carrot cake. As
I'm
like
telling you, I'm going to try this chocolate one just because it's got peanut butter on it, but I'm telling you that carrot cake is where it's at. So if y'all out there at Sunflower Bakery, I'm tearing this apart. I'm so sorry. Oh, well.
so good.
That is a good.
Carlos, this was
That carrot
amazing.
cake is really good.
We should start every episode with food, and we should evolve from being like music, quote unquote, experts, critics, musicians ourselves,
foodies.
coaches, all things. We should just talk about food.
I think being a food critic would be
I'm
like
in.
the best job ever.
Yeah,
Also,
I gained so much weight.
well, yeah. But what did you say, Carlos? I don't want to. I'm not here to live well. I'm here to live or
I'm
live
not here
long.
for a long time. I'm here for a good time.
Yeah.
I will say
Here, a good time, not a long time.
Good
I will
time.
say
not a long
that
time.
peanut butter on there is phenomenal.
The peanut
It's
butter's
rich,
really good.
but it's so
It's
good.
rich.
No, what I would say is if I ever had a different career, like I'm going to start over and do a totally different life, I would be like a master chef, like a Michelin star chef, because I love food, and I love food as an adventure to me. I love the exciting foods that it's like when people like deconstruct stuff and make it kind of weird. Like I love that.
I don't know if I've ever brought this up on an episode, but I'm always talking about how the major art forms in the world have, over the past several years, been quote unquote a little dumbed down. Right? We've gotten a little more like bland and vanilla or formulaic in a lot of our art forms.
Yeah.
And to the point, you guys follow me here, the movie business has struggled because there's not been a lot of great movies over the past decade like there used to be. Theater ticket sales have been down. It kind of moved into like, we can make a big action film and blow stuff up, people will come, and that's true. Same in the music, it's gotten pretty linear. It's like not like these vast melodies and things like we used to have. The one art form though that has seen the biggest growth over this past 10, 15 years, in my opinion, has been food. And think about when we were growing up, you would go out, and what was a big meal out for you, Shelby, in Florida with the family? Your parents would take you to somewhere and like, we're going out to dinner tonight. This is a big
Like
deal.
it was like fancy. Well, I would say there was a restaurant, there still is, and I still love this restaurant in my hometown, Panama City, Florida, called Captain Anderson's. And it's a seafood restaurant. It's actually pretty famous. And they're Gulf-based shrimp,
Love it.
next level.
But
But that was like a local place. But if you're talking about like a chain,
yeah. Because we didn't have as many locals as we do now. in
yeah,
most cities,
right. Like, I don't know, Applebee's or
Yeah,
something.
totally. Applebee's, O'Charlie's, Outback,
Outback, yeah.
right? Those are big deals.
For me, it was Ponderosa.
No, yeah. But even still, you're right. And here's what I'm getting at. It was a big deal because you with your family didn't go out and eat all the time. And you would go to a restaurant like that. Now we go to like more like curated restaurants. They can still be chains or smaller chains. All those major chains have had to like reinvent themselves for the most part. Some have gone away. But I mean, it's nothing to go out to a dinner now. I mean, you probably don't even do it that much with a family of 5. Because I go out myself and it's easily 75, if not $200 for me to go out and eat just myself. And that's crazy talk. But that's nature of a big city for sure. Again, small towns. It's different.
Yeah.
So I saw, speaking to your point about movies.
These are all very good.
In 1994, it was a huge year for movies, and I just saw like a little meme that said that in 1994, Shawshank Redemption, Pulp Fiction, and Forrest Gump all came out in that year. The Mask, which is a comedy, Jim Carrey, one of his first big comedies. True Lies, The Lion King.
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis was True Lies.
Yeah, and so The Lion King, and so like, you know, but yeah, that doesn't happen like that anymore.
No.
So to the point today, what we're getting at, hard transition, music, the trends, how it's changed, how it's shifted. And a specific part of it, some big news been happening over the past few months. In February,
someone got a Shaboozey on
they
the
sure did
Billboard.
a big old Shaboozey. And it's big time. Like Shaboozey came out of nowhere, literally, pretty much came out of nowhere. And in a
first time I heard his name, I was like, "Excuse me, what?"
Yeah, and in a very short time,
Shaboozey
in February, surpassed the Weeknd's "Blinding Lights" as the most played song on radio consecutively for number 1. That's crazy.
That's absolutely wild.
specifically Billboard, right? Is what we're talking about.
Well, I mean, Billboard's the one that like ranks the charts. Yeah, they're the leading ranker.
I actually just recently, unrelated to this conversation, had looked up, I think my kids asked, like, what's the most streamed song on Spotify? I was like, I don't know. So I looked it up and it was Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. Yeah. And I was surprised at that, actually. I was like, really?
No, it's been that way for a long time.
And
when did Blinding Lights come out, Carlos? Oh, I have a computer too, I guess.
I don't know. But, and like, I know the song, I'm familiar with the song, but I don't think of that song as like a song that's just constantly being played all the time. But
November 29th, 2019.
2019.
Okay. I wonder too if, I don't know how this plays into it, like video games and sync kind of stuff, but that song Blinding Lights is on Just Dance and has been on Just Dance for a long time, and it's probably one of the most popular Just Dance songs. I have no idea if those streams play into any of these numbers.
That doesn't go into the Hot 100.
Well, but what about like
I don't think so.
Spotify? No.
What's that? I don't think gaming would.
It's at least probably contributed in terms of just
popularity,
kids
for sure.
knowing it and then they're going to listen to it or whatever.
Absolutely.
And somehow, you know, it just probably ended up on a bunch of playlists and ended up getting played all the time. But I had no clue that was going to be such a popular. Well, that was going to be the number 1 song.
Just the Weeknd Spotify alone, and like Weeknd Radio, and I mean, you go down the list of what just the Weeknd's music alone has curated. He's hugely popular in his music. I know. I did, and I feel kind of gross.
I don't want to be like you.
But I didn't have a full quarter of the chocolate. But I will say, hands down, the carrot cake, if you all go, is the winner.
From a cake standpoint, yeah, it was the most moist.
It's the most moist
by
too.
A landslide.
And it was the most chamoist.
Yes.
The lemon curd was really good though. It was
light.
It was like inside of the cupcake.
I love
I heard
lemon.
the strawberry was the most overpowering. I think it was very strong.
It was a little too much. I didn't like the strawberry the most.
I did. I did. It's super sweet though. The strawberry one's very sugary, and I do love a good peanut butter. So
great choices, Carlos.
Really, if you like any of those, if you're like, I'm a big peanut butter chocolate fan, then just go for it.
And
you're going to be happy if that's
I will
your
say nothing
flavor.
about that tasted vegan or made me feel like this is different. It just tastes like it's really good. Or gluten-free.
100%.
Like that was the other thing that was so impressive
That's
is they were all gluten-free.
Fantastic
Nobody would have known.
cupcakes. Yeah. So back to Shaboozey here. Yep. He's climbing up the charts. And, for reference, you all can go back and watch our podcast episode with Heather Vassar. Who at the time of being on our podcast was over at Empire Records and heading up that label, small indie label here in Nashville.
But the biggest indie label that I think
Yeah, it's the biggest. It is the biggest indie label,
Yeah.
and again, partly hugely because of Shaboozey's success. But so that episode's really great. Heather talks about how she connected and found Shaboozey, and he came into the Empire fold, and they really had worked that song and the record, and just the huge success. She's now left and started her own thing, so we got to have her back. That was a great,
she started
great
Casual
show.
Media.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's cool.
we talked a lot about Shaboozey on that episode, and so it was really interesting to me the other day when I saw her Instagram, and she brought up a fact that within a few weeks that Shaboozey is on track if things hold, if he keeps up, which I don't know why it wouldn't.
Right.
Shaboozey is going to have the most streamed song of all time. That is just crazy. Can you imagine?
Is it the most streamed song, or I thought it was the whole the Billboard thing, or did we determine it was both? He's going to have the number one.
He currently has. I'll read it to you. Shaboozey,
Yes, read it.
This is from No Chill's Instagram handle. Shaboozey is on pace to surpass the Weeknd's legendary run on the Billboard Hot 100. His breakout single, a bar song, Tipsy, you all know it and love it, has already tied Blinding Lights for the most weeks in the top 5 and has officially passed it for the most weeks in the top 10. It is also now the longest running number 1 solo in Hot 100 history. Now that alone, it's the number 1 solo artist Hot 100 in history. Crazy. Can you imagine just waking up one day and you get that phone call? Hey, Shaboozey. Hey, Booze.
Guess what?
Hey, Sha.
Well, Heather called him Boozy a lot.
Oh, right. Yeah, Boozy.
Yeah,
That
she
makes
called him
sense.
Boozy all the time.
Hey, Boozy. You awake yet? What's up? You just went number 1 all-time solo, Hot 100. I would just
While
lose
you
my
were
mind.
sleeping, this
I know,
just
right? Isn't that
happened.
crazy? Yeah, and so it holds the most weeks at number 1 on radio song charts. What looked like an untouchable chart run by The Weeknd is now being challenged by an artist many did not see coming. That's the big deal about this story. This isn't just a country song blowing up. It's a cultural shift. That's what this angle's saying. Shaboozey's genre-bending sound, TikTok virality, and cross-format radio success have created a storm that's pushing boundaries and breaking records. There are no remixes. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Okay, I'm glad I read that.
I wonder if
there are
that
no
he
remixes.
decided, no, I'm not doing any.
That's a good question. We'll have to ask Heather next time.
Or Shaboozey.
Or Shaboozey. Yeah,
We'll just
Shaboozey,
ask
come on
Boozy
out.
himself.
We're boosting you up. We are Shaboosting
Come on,
you up
Booze.
so bad. You got to come on the show. That's crazy. No remixes, no high profile features. That's too. He didn't bring Beyonce on this.
Yeah.
Right? And I lost my place. And no major label smoke and mirrors. Just a song people genuinely love. If he keeps this up, Shaboozey may walk away with one of the most dominant chart runs in all time. That's wild. And the reason I think it's so wild is because we live in a time now where it seems a lot of things seem like, oh, that record will never be broken or that can never happen again because there's
Right.
just so much, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's so distracted and pulled in a million different directions. So when something like this happens, it literally captures the ears and the attention of an entire world. And that's nutso.
I think records always can be broken forever. And the only reason
You're a broke record.
That's so rude. Y'all see what I put up with?
I mean, that was just
boo? Do you have one of those?
Not yet. But
that was just
Okay, program that one for
that
next
was
time.
just we got to get a holy cow in there too.
Oh yeah.
And fantastic.
that's true.
What was I saying? Broken records.
Broken
so
records.
if you can't, I think the only way a record will never be broken is if people just decide collectively that they can't be. Because if you decide you can't, then you're not going to. But if people are like, no, I'm going to do that, I'll break that record,
Yeah.
then they will, because that's just sort of like the human will and the capacity that we all have. And that could have been, I don't know that Shaboozey's aim was ever to break records. It was just maybe to be who he is and put out a great song, and then some strategy came along and the wind of the tides of change kind of blew into his sails and he took advantage of it. But it's interesting, the point you made about him not having any celebrity features on the song. It reminded me of the Post Malone country record that came out a year or two ago.
Yeah.
Great record.
It's a great record. Great artist.
1 trillion, 150 trillion. What is it? F1
Oh,
trillion.
I forget. F1 Trillion, yeah.
Is the name of the record I want to say. Anyway, the whole record, not the whole record, it's a long record. It's kind of like a double album, and half of it is all celebrity features. I mean, he's got Dolly Parton on a song. He's
Dang,
got
I'm so
Morgan
jealous.
Wallen on a song. He's got Blake Shelton. I mean, he's got everybody.
Who would be your feature if you could pick one person in the world that you're doing a song with?
Oh, geez. Dead or alive? Or just
Alive. Because they're dead. We can't really do that.
Right.
Well, that's not true. You could still, they do. You could do it with AI. I
Those
guess,
like
but-
holographic kind of things.
Yeah. No.
Jason's offended that you didn't immediately say Jason.
I know.
Probably.
Gosh, I was like, I gave her the soft lob.
I'm offended that Jason's never asked me to sing BGVs for his
Oh, that's true.
his big band shows.
We're going to do that. We are going to
Anyway.
do that.
Well,
I'm going to tell you just mine hot list that's like been out there for a minute since starting this new crooner thing is I want to do it with Dolly Parton because it's she would tie the history line of great country music and being an idol in that mix. That could be really fun.
I think of a lot of singers that I really love, but I'd have to really give it a little bit of thought of who I think I would blend well with and who would be a really lovely compliment to my stuff. Am I like a BGV on their thing, or it's my song and I've brought them in to do like
you're
a
thinking
duet
too
feature?
deeply. I'm just saying, like, who would
probably.
you really want to just do a duet with?
Elvis. But
He's dead.
He's dead.
Okay, yeah, I get that too. Yeah.
But anyway, Post Malone leaned really hard into the feature thing.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, you know what, let's double down. And he asked everybody, and they all said yes, apparently. And they're great songs. And then he
Would
did.
you say no?
No, probably not. And then he did this kind of
Posty.
the other half of the record is solo stuff. But I think in many ways to help support his crossover, he needed to lean
Yeah, no, it was
heavily
really
onto
smart.
these other features. These other
He also
artists.
came into town and spent a lot of time here. He got integrated into the culture of Nashville, and it was a natural fit.
Yeah, and I heard...
And now he's got his new bar, Posties. We should go check it. I've not been down there.
Oh, really?
Because we all love to go downtown Nashville anytime we can.
Yeah. Give me a downtown bender.
For
Come
those
on.
of you out there that don't know, people who live in Nashville avoid downtown Nashville like the plague.
Yep. I had to
Unless
go down
they just
there
have
recently.
to go, for a concert or something. That's fun to go
Concert,
to the game or the concert, but like to go to the bars and be in the mix of all the
Yeah.
like, craziness.
Yeah, heck no.
You only go when you have friends in town from out of town. But
and
for
then
those
I'm
of you
like,
out
y'all
there,
go and call me later.
for those of you out there who've been dreaming to come to Nashville because you've been seeing all the stuff about it, it's a fun time. Yeah. No, come, spend your money, come. It's a great time. It's a really fun downtown. The lifeblood of the city now is downtown Nashville. It's crazy.
I was down there for with my children. I actually dragged my
took them to the
children
bar?
downtown. No,
You
I
took
took
them
them
to Morgan
to
Wallen's?
Bridgestone
You
Arena.
took him to the Shabar.
Yeah.
No, I took them to see Dude Perfect
Oh, yeah.
on their tour at Bridgestone like a week ago. It was actually the last stop on their tour.
Do your
Super
kids have
fun.
Hey Dudes?
The shoes?
Yeah.
No, Tanner does. Actually, Houston did. My middle child. He had a pair because Tanner like
They- I
lives.
also ha-
Tanner
also
like
have an-
lives in Hey Dudes.
have
He
an-
actually just unlocked a new level of dad mode when he bought Hey Dude tennis shoes, and I was like,
Oh, no.
"Wow,
I have a
that's very dad of you."
You know how I was telling you about
I
the paper,
refuse.
He's like, "I
Sam,
like them."
You know how I was telling you about the paper plate version that I have?
The what?
Paper plates, like an
Oh,
paper
yeah,
plates. Same thing for
bougie.
Hey Dudes. Can't do them. Can't do them.
Yeah, Tanner's a Hey Dude guy. He wears them all the time.
I have a couple friends that I'll send them if I'm ever. There's been a few times I've been like a bathroom stall and there was Hey Dudes next to me and I'd send them a picture of it. The other day I was at the W downtown and I had on like these really nice buffalo leather loafers that I love that come from Turkey. And it was just me in the elevator at the W, and the big mat had this like thing says, I'll show it to you. It says good afternoon on the floor mat. And then right across from me, I looked down at, there's a guy in Hey Dudes. So I took a picture and sent it to my friends. It's just a fun game. I know they're super comfortable, and to each their own. Have your style points. I just don't like them. That was a very hard turn from Shaboozey. I bet he doesn't wear Hey Dudes.
Never know.
You never know. But it's really fascinating to see this record being broken.
Yeah.
And it's,
With one song.
one song, and again, no bells and whistles. It was just, and so the main point I think we're driving here today is make great art. Anything's possible. Records can be broken. It can become a staple song. This is one of those songs that's going to go down like Achy Breaky Heart or right? That we will just be listening to all the time. Speaking of downtown Nashville, I would love to know how many nights or how many times a night that bar song comes on in the bars downtown Nashville. It's got to be so much.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? This has got to be the fun part for Shaboozey. You go to bed at night and you just know even downtown Nashville, you made a pretty good check that night just sleeping. That's got to be the best feeling in the world.
I wonder how many people are playing it as cover songs in all the bars downtown.
So many.
You know.
Yeah, it had to have made the playlist by this point.
Oh yeah. It's one of those songs. There's two big songs. It's what's the Alabama song? Or the
Sweet Home Alabama.
And
did you just say what's the Alabama song and not know that it was sweet?
I don't know why it didn't come to mind. Because in my mind I was still thinking
Shalabama.
I was still thinking the Shania. I was trying to think Shania. I was trying to think two songs at once.
Feel Like a
So
Woman.
it's Sweet Home, and Feel Like a Woman. That it's average $100 tip to get it played because everyone wants it. They'll have signs up if you want Man, I Feel Like a Woman or Sweet Home Alabama. Starting tip $100.
Because that's how bad they don't want to play it.
Absolutely. And that's how many times they get. And that's also, they're smart. They know people are going to pay that $100 because they want to hear it, especially when they're like, feeling all tipsy and drunky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of a clarification. So the record that Shaboozey holds is Billboard Radio Songs Chart #1, 27 weeks in #1, wow. And he broke the Blinding Lights, which the previous record was 26 weeks.
26.
But in terms of overall streams,
it's not been broken yet.
Blinding Lights is at 3.8 billion streams, and A Bar Song is at 1.3 billion. So he's got a while.
Yeah, but I mean, how long has the Bar Song been out? 2 years?
Maybe 2 years, probably.
Yeah.
And Blinding Lights has been out for like 6.
Yeah.
So he could still.
He could.
It could still pass that.
Could.
Yeah.
It might take a couple years, but it could definitely happen because if he's a third of the way there in about a third of the amount of time, I mean, I don't know what the trends are pointing to, but I mean, it's got to be in front of it, right?
Well, I'm just saying it was enough for our friends who worked with him to post about it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It's coming soon.
Gosh.
It's coming soon. And that's mind-boggling. It's also just fun to know that we know people who are like a big part of that.
Yeah.
And that's fun.
And they know us.
Greatness attracts greatness, as I like to say to myself in the mirror every day. No. Hey, this has been fun. We tell us if you like this little feature today in our podcast, just talking about current trends in music, current songs, and
cupcakes.
And cupcakes. Because now that Carlos brought
cupcakes.
4 cupcakes, I am definitely cupcaking over my pants because that is...
Done laps over.
Muffin top.
Shelby brings nuts and carrots and canned tuna. Carlos brings cupcakes,
chicken salad actually today,
and you have anchovies. No, wait, sardines.
Yeah, sardines.
Yeah,
probably anchovies.
I love some canned fish. We should do next time. We're gonna do canned fish.
I'm out.
Even though they can't smell,
I know
through
they're
the podcast,
so good.
They're probably not going to tune in
for you, but
dang, I thought I was going to get you all in on that. Well, this has been fun. Thanks for tuning in today's podcast, you guys. Share it, like it, leave us your comments, and we'll see you next week, same time.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in to the Vocal Lab podcast. Ready to join the top ranks of the music industry? Don't forget to follow and subscribe for more first-class conversations that make the extraordinary your new ordinary. Until next time, keep striving for your top note.